What's up, Nintendo Gamers? The Kid here with another Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS update. Before we begin, I like to personally apologize for not having these updates up every week. For the past month, I've been pretty busy, but from now on, I will have these updates up on schedule every week. So that's good news. And again, I'm sorry for those who like these videos and seen me slacking on them. I deeply apologize. I'm sorry. It was just that I was busy during the weekends and I didn't have much time for them. But yes, I will be having these on schedule from now on. So guys, with that, we have a lot of news to cover, so let's pay attention. I'll be covering some things you've heard from this week and last week, and then of course we get to my thoughts. So let's get started. So we get a little bit more info on the Mushroom Kingdom U stage. Sakurai explains that Nabbit will appear as a stage hazard and that Nabbit will grab players and stuff them into his bag. He points out also that Luigi is actually trapped in Nabbit's bag in this picture. That's very interesting. Sakurai also explains a little bit more about Mii customization. He notes to us that the physical characteristics we give to our Miis when created are carried over into the game. Miis with a smaller build will specialize in speed, while Miis with a larger build will specialize in power. Sakurai also noted that the Mii Gunner's arm cannon will change depending on the outfit they are wearing, so we can also assume that with the Sword Fighter Mii too. We also get a look at alternate costumes for different characters. We can see Link shown here in an alternate costume based on his ordinary clothes from The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and also Little Mac in his sweatpants and hoodie, and also an Apollo-inspired clothes here. He also notes that there will be more character alts to come, so I can't wait for that. We also get a new mode on the 3DS version of Super Smash Bros., and that is Trophy Rush. Sakurai mentions that it's quite different from Coin Launcher on Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and that details about the mode will be kept secret for now. So guys, with that is the news. Let's get into my thoughts about everything presented in this update. So guys, that is pretty awesome news we have this week for Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. I am very excited about the alternate costumes, but you know, one thing that's been bugging me, how come Little Mac has a lot of alternate costumes? Like, he has alternate costumes that completely alter his look, like his hoodie and his wireframe costumes, while Link has his new alternate costume. It really isn't an alternate costume, it's more of a recolor of his costume, and this is just lazy. Yes, this is just lazy. Come on, Sakurai, you have to know that this is no real change or anything. This isn't like Little Mac's hoodie where you can't even see some of his face, and you know, just the texture and look of his costume looks completely different from his others. So yeah, that doesn't cut it for me. I mean, if you actually didn't have the belt and stuff, I know you have to have some things, but just put a sword in Link's arm and in Link's hand and a Hylian shield in the other. I mean, there you go. He doesn't have to have the belt straps on him, you know, that tighten the tunic or it looked like a tunic at all. I mean, we know what he looks like in Skyward Sword in this outfit, so make it look like that. It's really annoying to see that it's just a recolor really of the regular tunic suit. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that, but he said that other characters will have more alternate costumes. Maybe some will be more alternate costumey like Little Max than others. So I mean, there's some hope for this, you know. I want to see Cat Mario or Raccoon Mario, but unfortunately the Super Leaf is an item, so I guess you get that in a sort of kind of way, but I would like to see different types of Marios in different suits, and as well as Luigi too. Also, I would like a Daisy alt, a complete Daisy alt for Peach. I'm not talking about just make your hair brown and her dress, you know, this orangish yellow color. I'm talking about the whole face, the hair shortened, the whole works. It's basically a new character, but with the same moveset. That's what I want to see. As far as Mii customization, it's nice to see it's really in depth, because there are people who have larger Miis and stuff, but I think I would lean more towards being a more speedier Mii, because it may suit my playstyle, but I'll definitely fiddle around with it to see what I like. And I definitely love that depending on your Mii's outfit, which I will actually show, they have quite a few outfits, you know, you can have for the Mii. I'm glad that the cannon or possibly the sword will change depending on the costume you're wearing for your Mii. That way it better matches it and just doesn't look out of place. I'm glad about that. But yeah, it's definitely nice to see more customization options for the Miis. It's very, very in-depth, and more in-depth than I thought it ever would be. So it's nice to see that. I think I will be a fighter. I even have myself as a fighter here, as you guys can see. If you guys want to know how I did that, just ask me in the comments below. But yeah, it's nice to see that. Nabbit is in Super Smash Bros., man, as a stage hazard, but he couldn't make it in Mario Kart 8. Come on now, Nintendo. What y'all smoking, man? Come on. How is that even possible? Hopefully, this is a revelation of him being in other games, such as a playable character in Mario Kart 8, but it's nice to see him as a stage hazard. He's by far one of my favorite characters ever introduced in Mario, one of my new favorite characters introduced, and that goes along with Plessie and Nabbit and some other characters that were introduced not too long ago, pretty much within the Wii U's lifespan. We also see some trophies of Mega Man. Yeah, Sakurai kind of trolled the Mega Man fans with this, saying, oh, it's nice to see these very detailed Mega Man character models, and then goes on to say they're only great for trophies. It's like, come on, Sakurai, you're such a troll, man. Why you gotta do that to the people who are hurting? I mean, the Mega Man fans, you know those people are hurting because of the lack of games for him, and they love those characters, especially Mega Man, the Mega Man from Mega Man, I believe it's Mega Man, I cannot think of it, I forget. But basically, it was going to be a sequel on a 3DS, Mega Man Legends. So it really hurts people, you know. He was more hinting at it being an alt for Mega Man, which would have been weird. I don't know why people would have thought that. I mean, they would have to resize Mega Man and stuff. I mean, it would have just looked weird and just out of place. But yeah, such a troll, Sakurai. Stop doing that to people, especially the Ridley fans. I think they've had enough of you trolling them with Ridley and teasing them and stuff, you know. But I do think Ridley is possibly going to be a character, you know. So we'll see. But not Smash Run, but Trophy Rush looks interesting. It kind of looks like the old version of Break the Targets, but now maybe you're going around collecting trophies you pick up or something, or maybe you break boxes or something and then you get some. It looks very interesting. It's really weird because the 3DS version is getting a lot of modes, but as far as the Wii U version, we haven't really heard of any alternate modes for the Wii U version. We haven't heard about any type of all-star mode. We haven't heard about any type of adventure mode or anything, only in the 3DS version. So that's very interesting. Maybe it's to make up for maybe some lack of content on the 3DS version. Maybe there won't be as many things on the 3DS version as the Wii U version. We'll have to see. I just don't understand that. So guys, with that, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you think about everything in this update in the comments below. Don't forget that there will be links in the description for all the sources of the news in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe to my channel for more Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS updates, and also updates on other upcoming Nintendo games. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.